I don't know. Why is it freezing like that? Why is my screen freezing? God, I'm smoking weed, by the way. This is all weed. I empty roaches in my straight shooter. And I got a big bag of weed over there. Oh, look, it's showing color now. Okay. I was wondering what was up with that. It was freezing out on me. Right, so I was doing some mushrooms today. You know, I'm pretty fucking crazy. You know, like Rambo style, insane. How y'all doing, by the way? Seems like my stream is working. That's always good. Just emptying a little marijuana in here. I had another live going, but it didn't seem to phase in, so I figured what was happening was it was just kind of glitching. So it's not glitching now. It, you know, seems to be working. Yeah, you know, this is the content I can provide for now. The more people come into a live stream of mine, okay. First of all, the thing is, guys, if no one pops into this live stream, it's okay, because this is how it is when you start out a live stream. This is how it is. You just gotta wait and hope. Now, I don't know. There's things that I can talk about. I can talk about. I think I'm crazy, fucking to the point where even Athlean-X would feel a little bit jealous of somebody who does mushrooms and can do this shit to his body. Okay. Now I'm not really doing anything extraordinary right now, so it doesn't mean I have to show off. Because I'm not doing anything extraordinary. Let me go ahead and put this other mic in. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe this mic would be better. There's mic. And maybe this mic is going to work better. So in the meantime, I'm not trying to be anyone special. I'm smoking a little bud right now. About to smoke some bud right now. I hope I didn't spill a bunch of weed out of here. What did I do with that rope? Oh well. All marijuana. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I filled it wrong end again. Because I'm trying to talk to everybody. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. I got shitloads of weed. There's a saying I made up, because even my friend said that's a made up saying. I said, there's an old saying, shake, I take. It's mostly shake, but I got friends that get hooked me up. There's a lot of popcorn buds in there, so it's all got crystals in there just like the other shit, so I'm not really worried about it. Is my hair that fucked up? Yeah, let's get my hair a little better there. Now, of course, this is how it is. You start out a live stream, and of course, if somebody thinks you're a misogynist, egotist, or anything right away, if they're religious, Bible thumpers, most of those guys have the same problems, but they hide behind the shield of, I believe in God, you don't. That's the big difference. It don't really fly with me. I'm extraordinarily intelligent. I'm extraterrestrial, caveman, Nordic. But the Nordic part of me has been infused with Irish, Scottish, obviously that whole area, right? A lot of the hybrids are, messed with to that degree. God damn it, this hair over here. Get that hair out. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. But yeah, most of the ones over there, and then subsequently they want you to look more Irish, Scottish, even if you have more of a Nordic subatomic implant, which is a personality implant. I'm a warlock. That's what I work with. I have commanders. I have to work outside the box. My electrical grid is what I use when I'm sleeping, also during the day. But like human interests are kind of low level to me. I do get into some stuff that's humanistic because I was born human. And I came out of that cocoon into the electrical grid matrix outside of it. That means, like, technically I can fix my body. I can do all kinds of shit like that. So that's who I am. I have a video ready I was going to do. Uh, so I guess I'll put that video in too, but it's already pre-produced. And of course, I'm the kind of guy, I just want to say, hey, like Milk 74, you want to come up against that? I mean, like, you want to come up against that, yo? You want to come up against that, bro? All right. I mean, do you want to come up against that? I mean, I don't even really have to fucking make muscles and the muscles pop out. I am barely freaking making muscles and the muscles pop out. You know? See that part right there? If you got that part, that inner elbow muscle signature right there, that means you got good genetics. All right? So, whoever's in, thank you for popping in. I just started doing my live streams on my phone, which is interesting. We could talk about it. There's no need. Look, man, I'm a homegrown gangster. Like, I grew up in a situation that you would have thought, oh, white privilege. No, we got battered and fucking ruined. And then I had to live in the city, basically, not overnight, but I mean, I basically had to go day by day. I had to live in the city, so I already know what that's all about. Whoever jumped in and out, that's okay. They'll come back because nobody looks like that, okay? I'm not the penitentiary motherfucker, all right? I'm not that penitentiary motherfucker, all right? I just happen to have a good peak there. See what I'm saying? Like, whoever came in and jumped out, they could see I ain't playing, This homeboy don't play. I'm not even really putting all my effort into making a goddamn fucking muscle on top of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Peace. Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. I see you in there, bro. I got to spell your name. It disappeared, but yeah. And I'm barely fucking working out. Like, hey, whoever just came in, thanks. Whether you pop in or out, thanks, bro. Whoever's in right now, both of you, thanks. Okay, it doesn't matter. And this is weed. This is only weed. That's what's in here. Weed. I even got roaches I smoke. So I smoke weed and I smoke roaches. Okay? So even though there's no one in, I'm just going to sit here and act like there's just a pre-produced video. Now I just got done doing some shrooms. I just did some shrooms. Drinking legend, I know. Blind melon, thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a drinking legend. Oh, by the way, though, look. I still got some of this. A lot of these guys are a trip. They jump in and out. Pretty cool, though, so far. I just started the live stream, so if anyone jumps in, you're just going to help anyone else jump in. Remember that. If you jump in, you're only going to help other people jump in. And who else looks like this? And I'm like a fucking heterosexual, too, which I'm just proud to be whatever, I guess. We're just slaves. Okay, we're a form of slave. But this planet, and this is what you got to all know, most people on this planet, I'm talking about everyone on this motherfucking planet, thinks that a slave can't own anything. Okay? Well, that makes no sense. Technically, even here, it makes no sense, even though I get what you're saying. You're not really allowed to own anything, a slave, right? Okay, well, how about this? Is a slave allowed to have a lot of privileges? Because that's what we all are. We're slaves. We have privileges. as slaves that, you know, are untalked about, because as a slave, you're not supposed to acknowledge, yeah, I own this. But truth is, we're all slaves. We're slaves to other beings. They're slaves to other beings. And what happens is you got like a, you know, it's just that snowball effect of different beings. You're never going to figure it all out. So what happens is you are convinced, media tells you that you're not a slave if you can own something. The truth is you can own something and be a slave. It's called privilege. To own something is just a vernacular extremity of the truth. For instance, I have a lot of shit that it's a privilege, though. In a lot of ways, I own it. It's mine, but I'm a slave to other beings. So when people understand shit like that, then they'll get a little bit of a clue that, you know, you're a slave that has privilege, which is like owning things. It's a credit system. So like every being has a form of slavery involved with their existence, because the other beings that are higher exist and coexist in a higher numbers. So there you go. That's my philosophy as a warlock. How's my stomach looking? Am I all right? All right? A little wrinkly. A little wrinkly. It's a little wrinkly, guys. I got some wrinkles. I gained weight a while ago, and so a little wrinkle, a little skin is left over down there. So I apologize if I offended anyone. It's a little wrinkly down there because the muscles are so tight. Whatever fat I had when I wasn't 58, when I was younger, that fat or whatever that skin that was there is now, you know, fucking has not a lot of where to go. So, I'll probably just have it sewn up tight. But there's just a little skin there. It's not no big deal. I don't get self-conscious of it. Other people, yeah, they're going to leave the stream because they're like fucking 16, 18. They want to see somebody with no leftover this or leftover that. But, you know, the point is this. I'm repairing my telomeres. I'm fixing my body. The skin factor, a little bit of skin down there left over from some weight gain years ago. And for a while. Is that weed? Yeah, it's weed. The skin left over is just, hey, it's not excessive, so it's no big deal. I didn't even get fucking worked up over it. The thing is, if somebody punched me down there, it's so fucking tight, there's no way that shit is going to go in. My rib muscles are so fucking tight, guys. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. My rib muscles alone, see the rib muscles in there? Are so fucking tight. There's no fucking way someone's gonna be able to break my rib, bro. Okay? This shit ain't a joke, bro. No, this shit ain't a joke, bro. Okay? There's no way. I can't get the right lighting on that, but I have so much rib muscle, and that's why if, you know, I'm standing up in my underwear and it's indecent and all that shit. But a warlock, this is another thing about a warlock. A warlock does not have a feature that can be disrupted. It can get emotionally attached to a human emotion from somebody's argument. That's it. A warlock, though, he's always honed in on some other thing, and people are very little interested in them. You know, most warlocks. So what I would like to say is if you're trying to be a warlock, you know, you're going to make gains. You're going to be thinking outside of this little balloon that we're in. And that's exactly what it is. It's a fucking balloon. So I'm just trying to improve my RRL. And of course, I got a little wrinklage down there. No biggie. Got no more titty. No more titty. All right, I've made that shit go away. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even tight on muscles. There's just nothing there. There's no titty, guys. Okay, there's no fucking titty there. That shit is just, that's where my nipples are, but that's not titty. See what I'm saying? So, you know, working out, it's very important. Doing it the way I do, very important. Listening to a warlock, he's not trying to be a power source. Warlocks were always underlings in the days of the kings. a warlock was always the one that was gonna get in trouble if he did any bad curses. A warlock always still has to follow an etiquette. Also, that it could be because warlocks don't always do the same thing. I'm a distortion time warlock. Most warlocks are not distortion time warlocks. They're just warlocks. And then there's a giant proclivity of genies, which are like with females, males that just got pissed off. They couldn't do this or they couldn't do that. They're rebellious. Now, when they come here, it's kind of boring. It's like just a place to a genie, the earth here is barely a camping ground. You know, I mean, they really don't want to be here. So most genies don't. The ones that are left over are what you would consider a mentally ill version of a genie. So that's what that is. So like, I'm not worried about who comes in or out of chat. This is a post-production video. I'm going to end it pretty soon, but mostly it was a test, but also I want to make sure people know. Jealous people are often succumb to a certain aspect of deletion in their personality injections when they're next in life. They may not be like they were in the other life, but now they may be worse. So they learn more lessons. Personality injections are done that way. Like a warlock, since I'm a warlock, okay, I have the authority to speak. The authority I have is this. I don't have to follow human protocol. As a warlock, you cannot do that. You cannot really be first of all, the biological aspects of the linear human are extremely primitive. Those extraterrestrials that come here and made us, they know that, and that they're slaves too, and that the production factor to visual content is very limited for all beings not aware. So anyway, that was my comment. That's my live stream test. There was a couple, I think there was one guy who came in, but last time when I was on PC, I did live streams, and I did only get like maybe 5 people at the most after a month of live streaming, so the shit's very slow to go. But live streaming, again, you got to realize the subject matter could be indifferential to your interest. Also, live streaming means that you're going to sit there and just like you would if you just did a regular production, try to keep that shit moving. Live streams are kind of running into live streams, but if I see I pull in some people, I'll start traveling around the country and shit.